Hi folks, I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness. The individual you're looking at is a security person for Marshall Farms, a company that breeds beagles, ferrets, and other animals for research. Watch what this guy does.
We didn't do anything nefarious yesterday. We're not doing anything nefarious today. What's the matter? Does that camera bother you?
Go ahead and do what you're going to do. I'm not going to play your game.
Call the sheriff's department. This guy just got in my personal space.
I wasn't in your personal space. I was blocking the sun. The sun is right here. I can't even see you.
Is this man a truth teller or a liar? Let's look at a different camera view. With this camera, we can see that the only way the Marshall Farm security person is telling the truth is if his eyes are right here. So the Marshall Farm security person is a liar. Why does it matter? This same guy turned the New York State Police and the Wayne County Sheriff's Department on a shark team a day earlier. The police were very accommodating to the Marshall Farm security person to the point they made a baseless and illegal traffic stop, bullied the driver of the shark vehicle into giving them his license to avoid their threat of arrest and having his vehicle towed, and then arrested 2 passengers of the shark vehicle, including me, for refusing their illegal demand to see our identification. Let's look more fully at what happened on November 14. We were legally parked on the side of a public road, and it was the Marshall Farm security people who approached us. They brought along a German Shepherd, which apparently they thought would intimidate us. They were wrong.
Hey, reminds me of Standing Rock. Bring on the dogs, huh? Wow.
Yeah, but their dogs are in cages.
What are you, a part-timer? You don't have the fancy little jacket. Okay, now I will tell you that any interference or attempts to damage
Don't threaten me.
an FAA-registered piece of equipment is a federal crime. That's a fact.
Just do what you're going to do. You're not. I'm not here to listen to you. Do what you're going to do.
You just did listen to me. You just heard it.
I'm not listening to you,
His
Steve.
camera filmed it.
Steve, Janet, just do what you're going to do.
How do you know Steve and Janet? How do you know that? That would be from the police yesterday, right?
Not at all.
Yeah, really? I think it is.
I think you're wrong.
Why's your mouth twitching? You a
What's
little
that?
nervous? Your mouth twitches.
Well, I
Right there on the left side. Is that?
I'm not nervous and I'm not twitching. I'm always a little
you are
bit
twitching.
wary
The
of
camera will
anybody
pick
wearing
it up.
body cameras because that implies to me that you're here for nefarious purposes.
Really? So if a
Why
police
else are you
officer
here?
wears a body camera that's for nefarious purposes,
Why are you
really?
here, Steve? Why are you here? Why are you here?
We didn't do anything nefarious yesterday. We're not doing anything nefarious today. What's the matter? Does that camera bother you?
Go ahead and do what you're going to do. I'm not going to play your game.
Call the sheriff's department. This guy just got in my personal space.
I wasn't in your personal space. I was blocking the sun. The sun is right here. I can't even see you. Go ahead
And since they have to investigate all complaints, let them investigate that.
The sun is directly over your head.
Would you like to
Probably
switch?
get
Here, now we'll switch.
Whatever you want to do.
Does that make you feel better?
Whatever you want to do.
You want me to call? I'll have to go back to the house.
No, we can call him later. Did you bring him out so we could pet him? Or is he a threat?
Do not touch the dog, sir.
Is he an implied threat?
Do not touch the dog. Our dogs patrol our land. This
Isn't your land. This is public land, which means I can walk where I want. That's right. You probably should take him away.
Get him over here on this side.
I think that's a good idea. We're not intimidated by you. We're not intimidated by your police. And we're not intimidated by your dog.
Do what you're going to do, please. Just.
I'm doing what I'm going to
We're
do.
here as observers.
Good.
We're just making sure that you stay within compliance.
Oh,
with federal
please.
regulations.
Please. We're not the ones that broke the law yesterday. Stop it.
Maybe the lying security person wanted to cause a confrontation, maybe have a reason for a dog attack. Either way, the Marshall Farm security team failed. When the state and county police showed up, they were quick to buy into the lie by the security person. Based on their behavior a day earlier, we weren't surprised.
So I talked to him, and he was telling me the same thing. He was walking away, and then he pulled his hand out to block the sun at the same time, said whatever, left. We've advised them, obviously, not to have any more contact with you. So if they need to make contact, they're going to obviously call us, and then we'll come over and discuss whatever with you.
Why are the police willing to do dirty work for Marshall Farms when Marshall Farms minions lie to the police? I don't pretend to know. What I do know is that while the police are willing to do whatever it takes to serve Marshall Farms, every other citizen's rights and privileges are at high risk. I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness.